Good evening. Victims have cheered in court as Family's SA carer Shannon McCoole was jailed for 3 decades for inflicting vile sexual abuse on already troubled children. McCoole, who was also the kingpin of a global child porn network, was described by the judge as a worldwide evil like he'd never seen before.
Shannon McCoole needs protection from other inmates in jail, but the children he abused were denied that right under his care. Instead, he stole their innocence in the most sickening of ways, and he'll now pay with the next 35 years of his life.
I've got no remorse for him at all. I hope that he gets what he deserves.
McCoole cried as Judge Paul Rice described in harrowing detail the repulsive crimes inflicted on 7 children. The former Family's SA carer was trusted to look after them in a government-run residential facility. But when one of the state's heaviest sentences was imposed on him, the courtroom erupted into applause.
It's over in one part of it's over, and now I can deal with our family trauma.
McCoole's victims were as young as 18 months. Some were disabled, all were vulnerable.
It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting.
McCoole uploaded hundreds of thousands of videos and images to his depraved website, which fed an international market of more than 1,000 pedophiles. As website CEO, McCoole boasted and encouraged others to post their own sickening material.
It was horrible to hear. I can't understand how anyone can act that way.
Nor could Judge Rice. In fact, he struggled with the gravity of McCoole's insidious behaviour, saying no case has ever come close. Yours is a worldwide evil well beyond my judicial experience. Some people may describe your crimes as sick, but I prefer evil and depraved. You have no moral compass.
He's been emotional the whole time, but this time it was just, wow.
33-year-old McCoole will be 61 before he has any chance of parole. The judge doubtful the pedophile can ever change his ways. What is plain is that the impact on these children is not in the past. It is immediate, ongoing and unfolding as they grow up.
And I'm hoping that my grandson will never lay eyes on him again.
Reporter Kim Robertson is live outside the District Court. Now, Kim, McCoole was a public servant when he committed the unspeakable crimes. What's been the government's response to his sentencing?
Well, Brenton, authorities today pointed out that the evil and insidious acts of this one individual have already had far-reaching responses. Now, the Department of Education and Child Development today said that its whole recruitment process has been overturned, and now any staff who want to be employed with the department now have to undergo a psychological assessment. As well as that, it has specialist teams going round to its residential care facilities to conduct about 500 scheduled and random visits to those facilities each and every month. And of course, McCoole was the pedophile who sparked the Royal Commission into the state's child protection system, and the Premier today said that he hopes that investigation, as well as the lengthy jail term handed to McCoole, goes some way to providing closure to the victims and their families who've already suffered so much.
Thank you, Kim.